Hi everybody, this is Spooky's Revenge, and today I'm going to talk about StocksBuddy. This is a brand new indicator we just launched. We have an exclusive offer for our PB Alerts community, so if you're seeing this, chances are you get that nice discounted rate and the affiliate payout. So let's go ahead and dig in and take control of it. All right, so on my screen here, you can see the settings dialog. This is TradingView, by the way, so if you don't have a TradingView, it's free to make one. You don't need the subscription. It does help on lower time frames because there are gaps in data. But here's the basic view that you're going to see. So when you first apply StocksBuddy, you're going to see this yellow box, and it just tells you to go look in the settings. There's a disclaimer in there just to make sure that you understand that trading has risks and all that good stuff. So make sure you go ahead and go into the settings, check that box if you read it and agree with it. And then right below that, you have an experience level, and that's beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And if you're an aggressive scalper, you might choose advanced. If you're brand new to the market and you're just trying to look for safer trades, you might choose beginner. And then intermediate, of course, is a little bit of both worlds there. I personally use intermediate most, unless I'm scalping aggressively. Then I switch it up to advanced for the 1 to 2 minute SPY scalps. So below that, we have all these checkboxes that kind of allow us to plug and play what we see on our chart. So if you're just looking for bullish activity, you can hide all the bearish stuff. If you want to leave that on just to identify where they're likely to pour in, you can go right ahead and leave those on. There's also a stop loss puck, and that's this little white line right here, and that just kind of adapts to price, which you'll see in the replay I'll do here in a second. And it allows you to stay in a trade when it's appropriate and to stop out if it's time to just take that loss and move on because the trend is changing. So it does adapt. It's pretty cool how it does that. And then we also have the bar colors here. So if you don't see the red and green, if you just enable this, it should be enabled by default. But if you just prefer to see the overall trend direction, similar to Heikin-Ashi candles, you can just check that box. We also have a change background color, which just coincides with the bar color. It's just a more visual representation of what you're seeing on the chart. So I personally leave it off. It's just cleaner not to have it on. And you can also obviously change these colors in your style and visibility tabs, but for right now, we're just going to hit OK. And I have a little replay queued up for the day. So yesterday into today, just to show that it is very recent and I'm not, going back 6 months to find an example here. It's just yesterday and today on the 2-minute SPY chart on beginner settings. And you can see here we're in a bullish signal. So it's at 10x replay speed. I could slow it down, but I think for the sake of keeping this video short, I'll go ahead and leave it on 10x and I'll just hit play. And we can see that it just does its thing. It's pretty cool. Obviously, it doesn't replace due diligence and proper analysis, but it does help you. And along the way, you can see that there are secondary take profit signals like this guy right here. There's also secondary entries. So if you miss that first push, the first signal, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You got plenty of opportunities. You just have to make sure that you trade appropriately. And around the price, you'll see here these white lines. These are trend line guides. They're just connecting the isolated highs and lows once they validate. So you'll see those kind of repaint. They don't really form until after the candle validates. So that's actually a positive because you don't want to necessarily predict where the high is. Just kind of let that play out. And then once it validates, then you connect it. And that allows you to identify things like higher highs, higher lows. And that allows you to catch those trend reversals. So pretty good stuff yesterday and into today, I'm sorry. Again, we had this nice bearish sell-off. The indicator had it nice and high. You don't necessarily have to worry about, catching the absolute top. It's more than adequate just to catch the overall move. Similar with the uptrend here, the bullish signal when it broke over this high here, and it's not a price action break indicator, but it was strong enough to reverse the direction here, and we got that. And then we had plenty of entries and take profits along the way, nice and high here. And we're currently seeking a take profit down here on this this area here. But again, this forms when the candles validate. So 2 candles later or 3 candles later, this candle will validate as the low, which is a take profit opportunity. And the beautiful part is you can just do that anywhere along this trend you want. This is just a recommendation. So if you feel pretty confident that it's going to keep dropping, you can. Otherwise, the stop loss puck is in place to help keep you in the trade as it continues to push down. So happy trading, just be safe. And I'm finally excited to push this out so that you guys can actually use it and trade for yourselves. So thank you. If you guys have any questions, as always, you can ask. I'm Spooky's Revenge on the Discord, Steve Toggo on the Facebook. So feel free to ask any questions you guys have, and have a great day.